got Amy's addiction discussed out of the way, I've started recording again.
And I'll be honest, I just caught the back end of that, and MMOs really are an addiction. I've recently picked up an addiction to Final Fantasy 14 because that game is fucking amazing.
It's the gameplay loops, like it's something like Stardew or anything that takes some time to progress. Where if I can put in more time and progress quicker, I like that. So then when you have like such a massive system with so many different things in it, there's just always something to do. So yeah, it's hard not to.
Which is why you spent how many hours last week on World of Warcraft, Amy?
Yeah, that's going to remain undisclosed.
It's a number greater than 0, and we assume less than 100.
Yeah, by not much.
Answers in the description, folks. No, it's not. It's not. I wouldn't do that.
I really can't talk because I have been exactly the same with Final Fantasy 14 over the last couple of weeks. I'm going
to take a stab in the dark. Say, I bet you haven't.
I think we'll compare notes after once we're off air. But I think I'd give Amy a run for money.
It takes a lot to shock me, and I'm stunned at the moment.
Fair enough.
Yeah, still had time to work and eat,
sleep, and
go out, do a few things. So yeah, not too much time.
I mean, if you're having fun, it's time well spent. That's what I think.
Exactly.
If you're having fun,
nothing's open. So
if you're having fun and it's not hurting anyone, what's the harm?
It hurts my neck after a while. Not moving.
That's true. That is true. I get it in my wrist. Like I have a history of RSI. Sometimes after I've had a big session on Final Fantasy, I'll be there like, I can't move my fingers. I need to. That's bad. That's when I know I need to have a break for a couple of days.
Yeah, I remember when one of the expansion launches, I went. Me and my friends, we had like a LAN party, and we played from launch all the way up to the early hours of the morning. It got to about 5 in the morning. So we've been playing for 6 solid hours. It's like, right, we're going for a walk around the block to stretch our legs. It was like, oh.
That's it. I miss LAN parties. They were the shit back in the day. I used to love
so them. Much fun. Yeah, I love
Never had one.
Did you not?
Nah.
Oh, we should do one.
I've always been a solo gamer till I met you guys.
Oh, see, I always like multiplayer games. Things like Skyrim and Oblivion are great, but they're lonely because you're doing it all on your own.
Yes,
I always liked them, but I didn't have any friends.
Oh, I don't have any friends. You go online and make them.
Ah.
And I met all you guys. See?
That's it.
Hey. There we go.
Yeah.
And depending on the game you're playing, if you can't make some friends, you can at least make some enemies.
Yeah.
Welcome back, listeners, to Tales from the 20 Side, a Pathfinder 2nd Edition Let's Play podcast. My name is Dom, and I'm your GM for this game and for many others. And I'm joined by Stu.
Hello.
I'm joined by Darren.
Hello.
And I'm joined by Amy.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome back.
Yeah.
God, that was an exciting episode we had last week, wasn't it?
Oh, too exciting, Dom. Too many things. Too many dragons. Too many falls from a great height.
Now, you
Not
like
enough
your dragons,
saving of
though,
children.
Amy. You like your dragons.
I like dragons, yes. I don't like them when they're breathing nasty breath at me that causes me to die.
Halitosis.
Gross.
Do you know halitosis is a completely made-up thing that is not actually a medical condition? It was just called that by people who wanted to sell mouth freshener.
Is it really?
I
didn't know that.
It's a fake thing.
There you go.
I mean, bad breath's still a real thing, but you know.
Yeah, I wish bad breath were a fake thing.
Yeah.
Is it just another word for bad breath? So it's not fake.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, it's still a thing.
It is, but they tried to sell it as a medical condition. Only, it was actually... fuck it, I'll say the company. Listerine. Listerine invented the word halitosis to make it sound more medical and...
More scientific, yeah.
Yeah.
And I suppose, in a way, it's kind of come full circle because that word is still in use. It's still majorly in use across the dental hygiene industry. So, at some point, the marketing worked.
If a dental hygienist uses that word, query them on it. Because I've never heard a dentist or dental hygienist use that word.
Just trying to think. I don't think I have either. Now you mention it, it's all they would always say gum disease, all that kind of thing.
Yeah. Impacted molars. They're fun.
Where's your credit card?
Give us all your money.
Yeah.
You need to floss more. Other catchphrases.
Don't eat party rings.
Party. What's a party ring?
A party ring is
a sweet biscuit
with icing
covered in
on top. Yeah, it's not party unless you've got a party ring.
You mean that thing you were eating when you shattered your tooth when we were camping? Right.
Thing.
I understand now. I understand now.
Yeah, they are very, very sweet, and they have absolutely zero nutritional value.
They're like ice gems.
I always preferred disco biscuits.
Disco biscuits.
Disco biscuits. Love a disco biscuit.
I haven't seen those for a very long time.
Wagon wheels.
I have the power of the internet. I'm going to have a little Google and see if disco biscuits still exist.
Yeah.
They're probably much smaller now than they were.
You probably get them in the same place where you buy Space Raiders from.
Okay, I've just got to point out something really quickly. This podcast does not endorse drug abuse because apparently a disco biscuit is slang for ecstasy.
I had no idea.
Okay. And yet, if there was anyone in this room at the moment who I would have thought would, I'll just leave that hanging.
Yeah. The Disco Biscuits is also an American jam band from Philadelphia.
Jam biscuits.
Yeah. The band incorporates elements from a variety of musical genres with a base of electronic and rock. They sound quite fun. I might go and listen to them after. Yeah.
I like bourbons and jammy dodgers. Biscuits.
Yeah. I can't actually find the actual Disco biscuit.
Right.
Oh no, yes, no, I can. Oh, they look cool. I miss them. I remember them. Never mind. Sorry, I'm getting horribly distracted there, folks.
Biscuits!
That's it. That was your plan all along, because then I can't kill you with a dragon.
It wasn't a plan, that's just the way the cookie crumbles.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Sorry, Darren, you were saying something there.
Crumbs.
Put a lid on it.
Yeah, no. Doesn't matter. No more biscuit talk.
No, we've been talking about it way for too long.
Way for too long.
That almost works. Almost works.
I quite like pink wafers.
Yeah.
They're a thing.
Yeah. Anyway, we've got rid of the dragon. Now we're hobnobbing with some other creatures.
Yeah.
I mean, have you got rid of the dragon, though?
Well,
have you really?
We've got away from it for now. For this round.
I threw it 80 feet into the air.
That's it. Yeah. I'm not locked in here with you. You're locked in here with me. Okay.
Watchmen,
right.
that's from you. Do you know what? You've used that quote several times on the show.
Yes, I have.
Thinking, I know that. It's from a thing. And I've just realised it's from Watchmen.
It is. It is. I do. I love that. I really do like that film. Very underrated. As comic book films go, it's one of the better ones, I think.
What did you think of the series?
I never saw the series. My exposure to it has literally it started with the film, and then I read a few of the comics and the graphic novels, but I've never seen the series.
Okay. I won't give spoilers.
Yeah, I still haven't watched the series yet.
Well, I've got it on DVD if either of you would like, or Blu-ray if either of you would like to buy.
I think I will probably just pick up a copy. I feel like it needs to be added to my collection.
Cool.
Yeah, well, next time we manage to get together, I might take you up on that offer, Stu.
I can always post it, you know.
Could. I do often.
I don't want to
forget
see you, Dom. I'll just post it.
I do often forget that mail is a thing that people still do, because I don't post anything anymore. I've generally got
You
no need
receive
to.
deliveries, though, right?
I do, but I'm on the receipt. Yeah, I don't really know what I'm saying, but I'm just a dum dum. That's really what it is.
Send someone a letter. That would be nice.
I might do. Texting's faster and more reliable, but sure.
I do quite a bit on eBay, so I'm reminded constantly whenever I'm sending stuff out that you can send stuff out.
There you go.
So I have that advantage. I get +2 to my perception checks on
on identifying mail deliveries.
Yeah.
So it's a very specific skill feat. You're not sure why you took it, but it comes in useful sometimes.
Makes me money. That's why I took it.
There you go.
Oh.
Perfect. All right then, folks. Are we about ready to get back into the game?
Yeah, we ought to mention Neil. We never mentioned Neil at all in the last episode.
We didn't, and this was because you asked me not to.
Did I? No.
Yeah,
no, I didn't.
You said maybe we should, because obviously, as our listeners will now have guessed, Neil is sadly going to be away for looking more and more like an extended period of time due to work scheduling and such. So Stu has been running Otto with fantastic aplomb since. But I'm pretty sure you sent me a message the other day, Stu, saying maybe we should just not mention the fact that Neil's not here and just bring him back when he's back.
No, I think let's just assume he's not going to be around for a while.
Okay.
I can't remember exactly what I said now, so apologies if I miscommunicated. No, I was saying let's just assume he's not going to be around for the foreseeable. Now, that's not indefinite, folks. It's just he's going to be really busy basically up until the end of the year. Yes. He's super busy, which is fine. Life happens. We wish him the best, and we hope to have him back playing with us again as soon as he's able. Yeah, absolutely. Yes. Assuming I managed to keep his character alive. Yeah,
no pressure or anything.
Well, you almost made it. He almost made it out of the tower, and then the dastardly DM called for a D100 luck roll to see what he found on the bottom floor. I don't mind telling you, Stu. With that roll you had of 77. If you had rolled a 74 or below, there would not have been an encounter in the foyer.
Oh, isn't that unfortunate? It's a 1 in 4 chance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well.
Oh well.
Let's murder him. Yeah.
What, Otto?
Oh, no. Well, we could, but that seems a bit mean.
I mean...
How much money has he got?
For the memory of Clovis, I mean, you know.
Oh, yeah. Clovis, I will avenge you.
I mean, you guys don't know that anything untoward happened.
Well, I know Clovis died. That's untoward.
Yeah. Well, you've got Otto's word that he fought bravely and he died. That's all you know.
Yeah.
That's true.
And I know Otto.
Do we believe Otto? That's the question.
You've. I'll flip the question around. In game, I don't think you have any reason not to believe him. You know, you might mistrust him, but you wouldn't doubt what he's saying. I don't think. Maybe you disagree.
But Clovis wouldn't have died with me.
Amy's never going to get over it.
Yep.
Always remember Clovis.
Hashtag justice for Clovis.
Yeah.
Oh dear. All right. Would you guys like to give us a little recap on where we are, what's happening?
We ran away.
Bravely ran away.
You bravely ran away.
Bravely ran away from the big scary dragon. After Amos fell from the sky, somehow survived.
After Amos launched the dragon.
Into
the sky.
and the subsequent force pushed Amos back to the ground.
Yes.
That's it.
Which he survived.
That's physics.
Yeah.
It was a Newton's law type thing. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. The act of throwing the dragon 80 feet in the air slammed Amos 40 feet into the dirt. It's fine.
And dragged a hasty Alwyn back from avenging some children, and we ushered down a trapdoor to come across, was it the Bone Splitter? Is that his name?
Not the Bone Splitter, he called himself Bone Pick.
Bone Pick, that was it. I was thinking it was close.
Well, he's got long lupine ears, hasn't he? And he's lanky.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we're currently engaged. We've got a bit of a circle going on around him at the moment.
Yes.
And he just seems to be enjoying himself, so maybe this isn't going to go so well.
I mean, something you said in the last episode, Dom, was he was enjoying pulling crimson ribbons from Amos.
Yeah. And how about that for an image?
Well, the instant thought I had in my head, and it's a fantastic descriptor, absolutely love it. But we've talked about like these children going in, and maybe it's for something nice. Maybe it's a children's party, and he's the magician.
Maybe that's it. That's it.
Yeah, there's balloons.
He's there to give a circus workshop and start hula hooping. Everyone.
Yes.
Just ruining some kid's birthday party.
Could you imagine if that's what was meant to happen? But they got the two people mixed up. Like they sent the rabid hobgoblin torturer to a kid's birthday party, and they sent a circus entertainer to like a dungeon.
Yeah, that would be a fun story.
The hobgoblin torturer can undoubtedly make balloon animals out of intestines.
Maybe you'll find out.
Gruesome.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll find out.
Do that.
So also, just before all of that happened, something happened to Alwyn. How's Alwyn feeling about this memory from his past?
Shaken, very, very shaken. He needs to reevaluate a lot of things, but he's not really had the opportunity to
process any of it.
Think about it, yeah.
Because this has all happened so quickly, for sure. I guess right now his current instinct is just survive, and then see what happens from there.
His instinct is less about survive than ensure the survival of his friends, but ultimately, yeah, that's the.
All right. Well, with that, folks, shall we jump back into the game?
Yeah.
And most importantly, back into initiative. Sorry, I didn't mute my phone because I'm a bad podcaster.
Oh, there's always one.
I'm sorry, and it's usually me. I apologise.
I was going to say this time it's you. So
there we go. All right, so that brings us back into the combat round. We have just finished Alwyn's turn. I had a bit of flavour with Bone Pick pounding on the door just to end the episode. But in reality, we are round to Brother Amos's turn. What would you like to do?
I am going to attempt a 1-inch punch on bone pick.
Ooh, this is the first time you've used this, isn't it?
I don't think so. I think I have used it before, but it just didn't turn out very well.
Didn't land, yeah.
But it's only an inch away.
I am. Yeah, I know. I'm going to use all 3 actions to perform this.
You're going to use all 3 actions just to wind up and sock him one.
Yeah.
I like it. So make that attack, Amos.
27.
27 is a hit, Amos. So you, without doing anything else, you watch as all your friends, all your allies sort of flow around you and basically pin this guy against the door. In the distraction, as you see him sizing everyone up, you step in, you wind up, and you crack him across the jaw. Roll damage, Amos, and you get to do 3 dice worth of damage with that.
Yes.
Nice.
$21 altogether.
21 damage. Bloody hell.
Is his face still there?
It is. There is definitely a dent in his face where this punch has just hit. And Amos, as you strike in, you do hear something crack in this creature's mouth. Whether it's his jaw or a tooth or something, you don't know. But yeah, you suck him across the face. Starts laughing as it spits the blood and licks the traces of it from its lips.
Nice.
That was all your actions, Amos, wasn't it?
Yes, totally.
Right.
Worth it.
End of Amos's turn. We're round to Otto.
So Otto is going to stay where he is, and he is again going to try with the produce flame.
All right.
Oh, that's terrible. 17.
17 is a miss again. The fireball sort of slides past Alwyn and Amos, and this time with the hand holding the sickle, with a deft swish upwards, the creature calling itself Bone Pick basically cuts the magic in 2 as it swipes towards him, and he sort of still blood pouring from his face. He looks past you, Amos. Looks Otto dead in the eye. And he shouts over, "I am not afraid of fire, worm."
So, how do you feel about a bit of fairy dust, then? And Otto will use his focus spell.
Which, exciting!
Fairy dust. Which
very nice.
But Neil has never ever used.
No, he hasn't. He has not.
It is a range of 30 feet. If this...
He's in range. Tell me about fairy dust.
So you sprinkle magical dust in the spell's area, making those within it easier to trick. Each creature within the area must make a will save. So that would just be this creature. If the creature fails, it can't use reactions and takes a -2 status penalty to perception checks and will saves.
Okay, so one thing I will say, just looking at the spell, fairy dust. The area is a 5-foot burst. So the way a burst works is you pick a square, and it's 5 feet around that square. So what I can say is Otto could certainly do that. However, it would affect everybody.
Okay. Does that... Isn't there a thing with spells you can choose not to, or does that not
There
apply
is
with
not.
something like this? Okay.
Unless the spell says you can choose the target, or you have some kind of feat that lets your allies automatically pass saves and stuff, it affects them the same.
Right, no, never mind the fairy dust.
Sorry, that was going to be such a momentous occasion.
Not
also,
to
fine
worry.
using a focus spell.
We will save that for another time. Never mind. And I will raise my buckler.
Right, he raises his shield, and there he is. Which now brings us around to Bone Pick, and you see sort of blood pouring from his mouth, still spitting shards of teeth. Once again, he will slam. This time, he actually will slam on the door behind him. Just pounds it with his elbow. Bang, bang, bang. Hartlegrath, marrow snap. Pluck your ears out, you dullards. Get out here. And then... we're all kind of around him. Who is looking the most injured?
Probably me, I would imagine.
Alwyn's pretty bad. Chardonnay, maybe. Chardonnay's on 13 out of 54.
Okay. Actually, don't worry. I've made my decision. He's sort of having been stabbed in the kidneys by little Della, he decides he's going to try and get himself out of the murder sandwich he's currently in, and he's going to strike you, Della, as he pounds on the door twice and then whips round towards you with sickle and dagger flashing towards you. The sickle curves in towards you first. That's awful. 17 to hit.
That does not.
And he follows up with the dagger. Once again using his action to twin feint. That's another bad roll. 10 to 6. 19 against flat-footed.
That does not.
That's it. There you go. So as he sort of weaves these attacks towards you, Della, with your own roguish training kicking in, you watch his attacks carefully. You don't go for the feints, and you duck nimbly out of the reach of both of them as he swings uselessly and misses.
Yeah.
End of his turn. It is Della's turn.
Yeah. You're gonna attack me, are you? I'm gonna attack you back. And I will proceed to do so. I stab him with my rapier, which I rolled a 29.
29 against a flat-footed Bugbear Tormentor is a hit.
Yeah. Better get my sneak attack. Oh.
I was holding my breath there a little bit.
So was I. I'll be honest. I didn't have his AC up. I was like, I know that's really close. That could be.
So that is an 8.
8 points of damage, Della, as you drive in with the rapier or the dagger.
With the rapier.
The rapier.
And while the rapier is going in for my second action, I'm going to twist it.
Perfect. You twist the knife. What extra damage does that do?
I believe it is equal to my sneak attack dice, so that's an extra 2 damage. Persistent bleed.
Twist the knife. I'm just checking it up.
Yeah, I don't know that.
That sounds correct. That does sound correct. Yeah, persistent bleed damage equal to your number of sneak attack dice. So that doesn't proc now. Basically, that procs at the end of his next turn. He'll bleed for 2 points.
Yeah, he likes bleeding so much he can bleed some more.
He does. You have an action left, Della.
I'm going to attack you again.
Yeah, go for it.
I did not do so well. That's a 19.
Or a 19 against a flat-footed creature. This time is just a miss. You go in for what perhaps will surely be a killing blow, and the sickle flashes out towards you. He winds your arm with it and thrusts you aside.
That's it. That's
all right.
me done.
End of Della's turn. We're round to Alwyn.
Okay.
What I will say, this creature, particularly after Amos just literally almost punched its head off, is looking very worse for wear. You would say this creature is most definitely bloodied.
Okay. Well, the first thing Alwyn's going to do is attack it with his rapier.
All right, roll the attack.
22.
22 against the creature normally would be just enough to hit. However, it is flat-footed. Roll damage, Owen.
Okay, that is a total of 8 points of damage.
All right, Alwyn, how do you kill Bonepick?
So as Della sticks it with this, it was your dagger, wasn't it?
Rapier.
With the rapier and twists it.
Yeah.
And gets this creature's attention. It turns its head towards Della, and Alwyn just pokes it in the back with the rapier, where it thinks its heart is.
Nice. So as Della drives in with the rapier, sort of rips the blade out. As she does so, you see she takes perhaps what looks to be an artery with her, and a gout of blood starts slopping out of this creature's body. It turns to face her, still with this manic look in its eyes, about to bring the sickles down on her once more, and you stab it quickly in the back. You watch as it sinks to a knee. Looks around at all of you and says, "In another life, I think we'd have all been great friends," and slumps to the ground.
Been watching
Got
too much
enough
Star
friends,
Trek.
thanks.
I get the reference. Balance of
Is that
terror.
because you've been watching too much Star Trek?
There is no such thing as watching too much Star Trek.
All right. That, folks, for the time being, will bring us out of initiative.
Right.
What's he got in his pockets?
What has he got in his pockets is... That's it. Straight to the important things. You check this individual, Obadella. You find that he has... he doesn't have anything particularly exciting. He has two sickles, one of which was in his hand, the other which is still stowed at his side. And across his body, you can see that there are strapped probably a good 6 other knives of various designs and things. But basically, he has another 6 daggers across his body.
I'm never going to say no to more daggers.
Exactly.
You have an unlimited supply.
That's not the point. You can never have enough.
These ones are different.
Yeah.
And and you can also see that the armor this creature was wearing was a chain shirt. Which if you wanted to, you could pull that off it. It could probably fit. It could certainly fit Alwyn or Amos. If you got it adjusted, you can have it fit yourself or Otto as well.
I'm not fussed on that, but I'll take the daggers.
Let's take the chain shirt anyway.
Okay. Strip him.
Yeah.
You can absolutely do that.
Now, I'm aware Alwyn didn't see this, but I, as a player, recall you saying that this creature was dragging a child with him when he came in. Is there any sign of the child?
I mean, obviously, Alwyn doesn't know this, and certainly as you all look around and you catch your breath, you don't see anything else in this foyer. Otto was the only one who saw a child, and I don't think he's communicated that to anyone yet.
No, and in fact, all Otto is going to say is, "We're going to fucking get out of here, or what?"
Yeah.
And he's going to start. I believe he still has fleet step because it lasts for a minute. He's going to start running for his life for the door.
Yeah, and unless Otto starts moving toward the main door of the clock tower, and unless anybody does anything to stop him, he's going to go. Like, you've all seen him use this magic before. You can see he's moving supernaturally fast. If he gets out that door, you're not catching him unless he chooses to stop.
Well, I think we're following. Well, I plan to.
think it's a good idea. Let's go.
Right.
Come on, Chardonnay.
Okay. So, Amos, what are you doing anything?
Leaving.
You're leaving. Fair enough. So you all
we're all going, aren't we?
Yes. So you all burst out of the clock tower, sort of getting into more towards the nighttime proper. You come bursting out of the clock tower. Some dice. Yep, fine. You come bursting out of the tower, and you find yourselves first of all in the courtyard where these two statues had previously been, and you can see beyond the bone picket fence there is a mercifully empty street ahead of you. What do you wish to do?
Keep going.
Okay. Where are you going? What's the plan here?
Well, that went well. Whatever we just did there, down the dragon definitely looked like. Do we want to go straight back to the hideout? Is it safe? Are we being followed? Can we see the dragon?
You sort of look up into the sky. You don't see. You certainly don't see Logrovich circling above. You can make a perception check.
Yes. I rolled a 3, so that's like 15. 15.
Okay. You have a quick glance around, Ella. You don't see the dragon, and nor do you see any signs of anyone pursuing you at this point.
Okay, I think we should just go back to the hideout. Should we go there?
I agree.
Let's take a bit of a circuitous. I mean, Otto's just gone, so
yeah.
I think that's where he will be gone. Yeah. Let's take a circuitous route just in case we're being followed, though. Otto was going so fast, I don't think anybody could follow him.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Sneaky way back.
So you move across the streets, and you kind of get yourself tucked in the alleyway where you had previously seen the trolls kind of bringing the children to this tower, kind of before this all kicked off. And if you like, you can sort of take a few minutes there just to have a little breather, maybe talk about what's just happened, that kind of thing.
I'd rather get back and then talk about it.
Yeah, I feel like do dragons have good eyesight? Don't know much about dragons.
Would you like to recall knowledge?
I can try. I think my previous attempt was I don't know anything about dragons.
It was very bad. However, I'd say enough time has passed that I probably allow you to try again, particularly now that you've encountered one face to face.
I think dragons see well.
So what's your Arcana score?
Oh, you roll that.
Yes.
Arcana is 0.
0. Okay, straight roll. See what happens. You've got no idea. I mean, from your encounter with it up in the tower, you were definitely dealing with a predator, with an apex predator.
Forward-facing eyes.
Forward-facing eyes.
We need to skirt around the sides, guys. That's what we need to do. Stay in his peripheral.
Draw from that what you will, but that's all you noticed.
I think they're fine as long as you don't move. They only see movement, don't they?
I think that's something else. Right, shall we run back? I think we need to get somewhere safe because that was a disaster.
but circuitous, yes.
Okay, so you're heading back to the Shrine of the Everbloom. Okay, and you say you're taking a circuitous route. Are you sort of going through the back alleys once more? Best you can?
Yes, through back alleys, then sort of back on ourselves, then forward, and so that if anyone was following us, it'd be very obvious they were following us.
Okay.
Nobody in their right mind would take that route.
That sounds to me like you all want to make a stealth check for me, please.
Yeah, I like making stealth checks.
Do you want a separate one for Chardonnay?
Yes, please.
Okay. Alwyn got 29.
Della is tired. She only got 17.
I've got 23.
Nice. And for Chardonnay?
Chardonnay doesn't have a stealth score, so this is a flat score, isn't it?
So you add Chardonnay's dex to it, very
Dex,
least.
okay. Okie doke. That is 17 for Chardonnay.
17 for Chardonnay. So actually, as a group, you've not done too badly there. It's late at night. There's not a lot of people out on the streets, if any, at this time of night. You find it's a tense half an hour as you carefully make your way back across the city. You are jumping at every creak and groan of the buildings, at every gust of wind whistling through the streets. Every now and then, you might hear the sound of Chardonnay softly whining as you see Chardonnay is limping very slightly from the injuries he's taken. But you're able to comfort him, and eventually he quietens down. Della, as you mentioned yourself, the events of the day catch up on you very quickly, and you find yourself just overtaken by a wave of tiredness. And there are a couple of times where your usually stealthy nature is almost undone as you do things like you start to cross streets without looking first to check for guards, that kind of thing. You're slightly careless with your ability to stick to the shadows, but through the efforts of the rest of the group, they are able to prevent you from getting into any significant trouble. And as mentioned, after perhaps half an hour of carefully finding your way through the darkened streets of Whitethrone, you find yourselves back in the very welcome sanctity of the Shrine of the Everbloom. What do you guys want to do?
Sit down.
Yeah, I think Amos is just going to have a nice lie down.
Yeah.
Is Otto there, waiting for us?
Roll a D100 for me, Stu.
Oh, fun.
Did Otto make it back?
71 this time.
Okay. 71 this time, all right. You get back inside, and immediately you're kind of as you give the password and you get back into the shrine properly, you are met immediately, almost immediately by Solvig. You see that he is hastily he was kind of hastily putting on his armor and getting his gear ready, seemingly about to venture out into the city itself. And as you come bursting through the door, you all see him, and he says to you, "Oh, thank the Everbloom. You're all right. I was just about to come look for you. Otto just came bursting in here, covered in all sorts of injuries. Didn't say a word to me. Just stormed straight past, and he's now resting. He said he's going to sleep. He's in his room. Are you all right? What happened out there? I thought you were just going to scout the place."
So did I.
Yeah, so did I.
We met the dragon.
Sorry, what you met Logrovich?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, friendly chap.
Aha! I can see. I can see you fully availed yourselves of his hospitality.
Yeah, we didn't want to hang around.
I don't blame you. How in Galarian did you get close enough to meet him?
That was my fault. That was me. We were scouting the building when we saw some children being ushered inside, and I feared the worst. I thought, oh, nice snack for a dragon, that, and I'm afraid I rushed in. There's only two types of people that rush in: fools and dead men.
Well, at the very least, I'm glad to see that you're all just the former on this occasion.
Well, my companions, well, they got my arse out of the fire. They could have left me. Wouldn't have blamed them. Thank you all.
Oh, they left you.
Well,
thank you.
See, go on. Sorry, Stu.
I wouldn't wish to get you into any harm, but I just, yes, well intentioned, but
All right. Well, I mean, looks like you've taken a few knocks, but the main thing is you're all still alive, and I assume you have a little more knowledge about what you're up against.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah,
I think you all need to get some sleep at the very least. Get some rest. Wake up in the morning, and see what you want to do. I believe in all of you. Like as badly as this little sortie seems to have gone, I can see that you all have a strong bond. There's a camaraderie there that I mean, for one, it wouldn't let you leave Alwyn to die. Della, that's impressive. You don't see enough of that. Despite what's just happened, I still think that you're the people for the job. I believe in you. You have my full faith. I don't have much I think I can do to support you, but if there's anything you need, you let me know. I'll see what I can do.
On fire right now.
And a new back.
We have a warm fire. There's the hearth hasn't died yet. Please go, relax, get some food down you, get yourselves warmed up, and then get some sleep. And we'll talk some more in the morning. Okay?
Della's just going to do exactly that.
I think don't go anywhere, Della, because I think before we do any of that, I ought to do some rounds of healing on people. And to make it easier, I'm just going to use assurance and just go round on people.
Yeah, sure. So I think how long do you want to spend doing this?
I want to get everyone up to full health, including myself and Chardonnay. I do have continual recovery and ward medic, so...
Oh, actually, that's true. So you can actually do everybody every 10 minutes, can't you?
I can do 2 people. I think
people?
It is
10 minutes,
yes,
okay.
I won't
targets.
need a lot.
Oh no, I'm a
to
master,
full.
up to 4 targets, so yeah. No, I'm an expert in medicine, not a master, so yeah, 2 people every 10 minutes.
2 people every 10 minutes, okay. Sure, and with assurance, what's what DC are you going against?
That would be 15 to absolutely guarantee.
15, okay. So you're guaranteed to get 2d8 every time. I'll tell you what. Just roll 12d8 for me, Alwyn.
Okay.
Just going to expedite this a little bit.
Sorry, bear with me. Path Builder's very good, but you have to wait until the dice has finished rolling before you can
roll another.
Can you not roll multiple?
8. How many did you say, sorry?
12. Might be easier rolling physical dice if you have them handy.
Which I don't, but I'm almost there. And I can always edit it out. There we go. 47.
47, okay. So we'll say that over the course of the next hour, everybody's going to get 47 hit points back.
That's more than enough.
If you want to take... Basically, if Alwyn wants to carry on, I'm going to say that because you've been up so long at this point, I'm going to start calling for saves against the fatigue condition.
I'm good, so I can go to sleep.
Chardonnay's good. If Della and Amos are good, there's only Alwyn that still is down. So yeah, no, we'll go with that as is.
Sure. All right, and then is there anything you all wish to do before you retire to bed? Or say, or talk to each other?
No.
I'm sorry.
To collapse.
No, we all survived. That's the main thing.
Right.
Yeah.
We need a plan, but tomorrow.
We do. I think if we sleep on it.
Yeah, and with that, you all sleep, all rest. Is there anything that anybody wants to do in the private of their rooms before they go to sleep?
Nope.
No.
Just go to sleep.
Just go to sleep.
Pondering
All right.
over the
Tactical error.
Yeah.
That's a great way of putting it. A tactical error. What it was. Yes. You all get yourselves a good night's sleep, and you awaken. You awaken the next morning in relative comfort. Like these rooms that you're staying in are not sort of luxurious in rooms, but they are at least a bed frame with a mattress in a warm room. And I think actually because you went to the tower straight after coming up from the Undercity, that may actually be the first normal night's sleep you've had in days.
Mm-hmm.
So very, very, very deep, very, very, very restful. If you're still injured, you recover hit points equal to your level times your con modifier. And
to fall now.
You all awaken in the morning, and you gather. You gather in the shrine of the Everbloom. Conspicuous by his absence is Otto. You can still hear according to the heralds who have been kind of on the night shift. Otto hasn't left his room since he went into it.
I think he's still pissed off with me.
Or he's just sleeping.
Yeah.
Still.
I mean, should we do... yeah, maybe best not me go and get him.
Amos will go and give a knock on the door.
As Amos knocks on the door, you hear no response from inside, and indeed, if you try the door, you find it is locked. Actually, I think you would hear the sound of Otto snoring from beyond the door.
Oh, well, if he's snoring, I'll leave him to it.
Right. So we need a plan.
Yes, we need a plan. So we need to get... I don't think we can kill the dragon, as that was shown to us. But maybe we can get it to go somewhere.
Where?
How far out do they need it? They just need him distracted, don't they?
Yes, need him far enough away that he can't get back easily, so... What was the name of that town we were in? I think this is before we met you, Della. Do you remember Amos when we were when we basically they tried arresting us and we defeated half their police force?
Yeah, I remember.
It was Waldby.
It's called Waldby.
It's where you met Nadia for the first time.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, Nadia.
No, we wouldn't want to send him to Waldby, would we? Because Nadia's there and her children.
But he knows us now.
How are we going to send him anywhere?
I was thinking he might come after you, Amos.
Am I the bait?
Well, I wrote down Dragon Amos. Bait? Question mark? Because you can talk to the dragon, can't
it's
you?
an idea.
But I don't like the idea of us splitting up. Because we have a task to do when the dragon is busy, so...
Yes. No, we need to get word that something's happening somewhere where only he can deal with it. Some sort of disinformation. Or, say we can't kill the dragon, can we incapacitate him inside and sort of block him in the tower? In the clock tower?
We could try.
Sort of trap him.
The only...
Actually, there is someone who might be able to help us. Because we have met someone who is clearly an expert at imprisoning powerful creatures. Could go and ask for the help of Red Raven.
Ooh, they owe us a favour.
Well, I mean, it's for the greater good, anyway, rather than favours.
Yeah.
The
That's a
greater
good
good.
idea.
Yeah. You look around, the shadows are all filled with Caligny with knives out. The greater good.
That's an idea. I quite like
Look,
this
dealing
idea.
with them dragons, then.
It's worth a shot.
This is just one dragon.
It was just the one dragon, actually. Dragon! Sorry. Continue.
Yes, we can hit down and... I don't have any other motive for wanting to see her again.
No? Not even a little one?
Anyway.
Yeah,
What do you think?
I think that's a good idea.
It's worth a try.
Yeah, because otherwise we're totally out of our depth with this dragon, I think. Or anything with
we
wings.
did survive. We're not...
Just.
Let's
went down.
Let's not, credit where it's due and all that. We did survive.
Is that going to be enough, though?
Well, no, we need to obviously...
Do we just keep attacking it and running away until it's exhausted?
Can't run away too far.
Yeah.
Might reset.
He's not going to get tired. You have to hit him back. Obscure Simpsons reference there, I apologise.
Oh, yeah. I think that's a good place to start as any. So we could go for a little trip down under.
Right, should we wait for Otto or should we leave him sleep? Because I think we'll be fairly safe going there.
Yeah, I think we'll be fine. It's people we know. We made it safe last time we were there. And Otto's not necessarily the best at social communication when we want things in a nice way. Yeah.
He did also, I think the last time he was down there, he did call Red Raven a cunt. So maybe it's best he doesn't come along with you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's go
Ironically,
down.
I've just looked at his sheet and he's actually quite good at diplomacy.
Yeah. It's because it's a charisma-based skill and he's a sorcerer, so... Yeah.
When he wants to be diplomatic.
That's why he was able to come back up above ground and get away with it.
Yeah. Yes.
But, yeah, we can go down.
Should we
She might know more about the dragon, but we know it's weak to fire. Could we just burn the clock tower down?
I know what was talked about, but yes.
I mean, Della, just make a... I've suddenly forgotten what all the Pathfinder skills are.
Perception, knowledge.
I have some skills.
What skills are you proficient? Are you trained in, Della?
Many.
Lots,
it's
many
quicker to tell you what
you're
I'm
not
trained
in.
in.
Okay,
yeah,
perfect.
Which is Arcana, Intimidation. I've got a blank law, occultism, religion. Oh no, I've got points in a religion, but I'm not trained in it.
Okay. In that case, let's have. As we're trained in it, I'm going to call this a crafting role with like an engineering flavour.
Okay, sweet. That's 8. Oh, and I rolled a 20.
Amazing.
Total.
Amazing. So just taking a second to sort of take stock of what you know about this place. You remember that the tower was on the north side of the city, and the open side of the clock face, where Logrovich has his lair, was facing south, overlooking the entire city. You remember you remember Solvig mentioning when you were first talking about the dragon that Logrovich was given that tower so that he could look out over the whole of Whitethrone. And with your knowledge of crafting and loosely of engineering, you know that clock tower is the highest point in Whitethrone. If you were to find a way to knock that tower down, that would deprive Logrovich of his watching post, and would probably give him grounds to have to find somewhere else to roost. In short, if you could find a way of knocking that tower down, that might be a very good solution to getting the dragon out of the city.
What's it built of? Did I see if it was wood or stone?
It's made of stone.
No, bollocks.
Yes, certainly, Della. You think that could be a very good idea if you can find a way. If you can find a way to do it.
Otto knows stone, doesn't he? Or am I? He's got some knowledge in that.
Is something to do with.
Yeah.
Stone.
I'll just a bit. I'm just bearing that in mind.
He does know about stone.
Yeah.
Stone work in particular.
Maybe we can speak with the guys downstairs, find out if they know of a way to get to the tower or if there's a connection, and maybe we could do something underneath the tower to bring it all down.
Oh, from the Undercity.
Then we don't even have to be up in the area. We're all underneath. We could just go
sort of undermine it.
Yeah.
That's not a bad idea. How do we make sure there's no children in the tower?
We'll discuss that if it's an option that we can do.
Okay. Yes. No, I was thinking about ways of imprisoning the dragon, but yes, that's.
Well, that could imprison it because we could do it while he's in it, and then if it all comes down, he might come down with it.
Bury
and
him
then
with
two
it.
birds, one tower.
2 dragons, 1 tower.
Yeah.
Two dragons, 1 cup.
Oh
I think
no!
I've got a plan.
Yes.
Right.
That sounds like a plan.
Yeah. We need to speak with Red Raven.
It sounds like a much better plan than just running in there.
Yeah. Yeah, we do need to talk about that at some point because we can't do that.
I have apologised.
Yes.
Yes, and I accept your apology.
Absolutely,
Now you
I
must
do.
accept endless years of mockery.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Are we going to need
I
to get
deserve that.
a leash for you?
Right. So yeah. Are you guys doing anything else, or are you heading down to the Undercity?
After breakfast.
Yeah, sure. So you have your breakfast, you have your discussions, after a short while, you begin retracing your steps to the point where you breached back into the main city from underground. You start making your way back down to see if Red Raven and the Caligny can be of any assistance to you in your grand endeavour. And that is where we'll leave it for tonight.
Exciting.
Back underground.
Doing a thing. Not dead yet.
Tales from the 20 Side is a Spiegel Films production in association with Juicy Falls. Music by Nazar Ryback from hooksounds.com. Editing by Stu Jackson. Find us on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram by searching Tales from the 20 Side or by visiting talesfromthe20side.com.
funny when you were saying about using Amos as bait. One of my favourite novels has a character. It's actually a Forbidden Realms novel. In fact, it's on my desk right next to me. It has a character called Dragonbait. As are your bonds. There you go. Yeah, there's a character in there called Dragonbait.
Was
Very
it
nice.
Dragonbait?
It's a nickname because he doesn't speak. And when the main character fights a dragon, the other one helps him and says, "Oh, you'll end up like Dragonbait," and the name sticks, or something like that. Anyway.
Cool.
Well.
Thank you, Dom.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Dom.
Welcome.
I survived. I wasn't sure how that
Yeah.
was going to play out with the the dragon.
Yeah. Out of curiosity, how many hit points were you on after I dropped you? Sorry, after Logrovich dropped you.
45.
Oh,
you were still okay.
You could have done that twice.
I was still okay, yeah, because I was at full hit points, so it
You all
wasn't
have
too
so much
bad.
health.
But I thought I will, because you'd only have to do that one more time. Pick me up and
That's
drop
it.
me again. So I was like, maybe Amos should just run away
Just going to leave.
for the first time ever.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes discretion is the better part of valor. You know, you can't save the world if you're dead.
Nope.
No. And I'll get my own back, I'm sure.
You'll find a way. You'll find a way.
You
I
will
have
ride
faith.
the dragon.
I will ride that dragon.
Are you collecting animals to ride on? So get a shark, a dragon.
Yeah.
That's it.
Go through the alphabet.
He's got like a clipboard with a checklist on it. I've ridden that. I've ridden that. I've ridden that. I've ridden that.
The tattoo. I get tattoos every.
Oh, yeah.
I get a shark tattoo.
Some tribes get tattoos to mark hunting kills. Yours are to mark things you've ridden,
Yeah,
things you've mounted.
Yeah.
It's just
Has Stella given up her... Oh, go on.
I was going to say, there's just a big one of Otto just on his back. Sorry, Stu, you were saying something.
No. I was wondering if Della has given up her desire to ride Chardonnay.
Well, I could technically, right?
Chardonnay's a small
Game
creature.
mechanically. Oh, probably
More
not.
like
then.
a wolf pup than anything.
Yeah. Oh, maybe I'll find a wolf.
Well, maybe when Alwyn levels up and Chardonnay gets bigger, that could be a thing.
Yeah, I can ride Chardonnay into battle with a war cry. When
Buy your
expecting
own
Della on a
saddle.
wolf.